2014 2019 Toyota Highlander for brake replacement. Let's start by removing the brake caliper bolt. It is a 40mm. Okay, bolt number one. We got both bolt out. Let's take the caliper off. Caliper is maybe on the bolt cut like this. Okay, so here are the brake pads. They are tomato. Let's take them off. Here are the brake pads. I would suggest that you save those clips here because sometimes they don't come with new ones. Save them. I'll save those too, by the way, just in case. They might not come with it. Let's inspect that pin here. That pin is frozen, but it's gonna need to be cleaned up. Same thing at the bottom. They're both frozen. So let's remove the caliper bracket bolt. It is 70mm. Yeah, it is frozen for sure. So we'll have to clean it up, take it off, clean it up, and replace those clips here and clean the caliper bracket. I wouldn't use a wire brush to clean that up because it's more like lack of lubrifications. I'll just wipe it off and put some grease on it and put it back in. Here it is. I clean it up with it's good. So I don't think you need to really go crazy with it because the car's only have 50,000 miles on it. It's 2019. So now let's take this thing off so we can replace it. Now let's remove the water. We're gonna use a hammer like this so we can hit on the braking surfaces, not here, before hitting the lock studs. So we're gonna hit right here so you can get it off. Okay. All right, it is off now. Let's clean the hub. You need eye protection before you do this. I'll be using my new cookie here so I can clean it up. Looking much better already. So we're gonna be doing the same thing for the caliper bracket. We're gonna clean those channels here with the cookie wheel. Much better. Much better. So we got Toyota original part for this car, and Toyota doesn't send the brakes with a new hardware kit, so we're gonna have to reuse the old ones. That's why I mentioned earlier that you need to save them. They only send that kit here, not those. So I'm gonna have to clean them up and reuse them, unfortunately. So we have the new holder in. I'll be using one of the lug nuts so you can put it in place on both sides. So it doesn't have any play. So I got the new holder in place here, secure. I have the bracket in place. Now we're about to put the brake pads. By the way, I cleaned the hardware, real good. Since we'll be using the same brake pad hardware, we're gonna use a pocket screwdriver like this and disengage that clip here so you can pop it off. Okay. As you guys can see, I transfer everything to the new one, the plates and the kit, the hardware. So I'm about to put it in the car now. So we have everything back in. So before to put the brake pad in, because of the clip on top, you have to slide it up like this. Make sure it's seated here, and you push the lower part in. Okay. Pretty good. Now let's compress the caliper using the caliper compressing tool. You see the piston going in. Caliper fully compressed in. So now we're gonna be putting those anti-waddle clip, anti-drag clip. That's what they call them. And the brake pads. So we have both clip on. I have to hold the brake pad in place so it doesn't pop out. Okay, and we're going to slide the caliper over so the brake pad doesn't pop off on the channels. You see the brake pads are still in the spot. We're pushing the caliper in place. Everything is in, the bolts in. Now let's take the lug nuts off so we can put the tires on. And then guys, make sure you pump your brake pedal a few times before you go for a test drive. Alright, thanks for watching guys, see you on the next one.